Hello everyone, this is Fariba from watchknitting.com. Today this video tutorial will be on pod stitch or cocoon stitch. This beautiful pattern is made in multiple of 8 stitches plus 1 and repeat of 12 rows. The pattern is made in the wrong side and the pods are made in row 3 and row 9 of the repeat. And 10 other rows that we are gonna work will be normal knit and purl stitches. Here I cast on 25 stitches for my sample work. We're gonna slip the first stitch in all rows and then the repeat for row 1 will be knit 1, purl 1, knit 5, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 5, and purl 1. I'm gonna repeat these 8 stitches till the end of the row. Row 2 again, we're gonna slip the first stitch. And if I look to my stitches, I have 5 purl stitches, 1 knit stitch, 1 purl, and 1 knit. I'm gonna repeat this till the end of the row. And this is the repeat we're gonna do for row 2. Purl 5, knit 1, purl 1, and knit 1. In row 3 we're gonna start doing our pods. And as I said, we're gonna slip the first stitch and then look at your stitches here. We have 1 knit, 1 purl, and then 5 knit stitches, then 1 purl stitch. So the first knit stitch is between my first stitch, was basically it's a purl stitch, and the second purl stitch. So this one alone stitch will be the stitch that we're gonna work into it 3 times. And also we're gonna make 2 stitches just before that and after that stitch. And then we're gonna work through this knit stitches as a 1 stitch. We're gonna purl 5 stitches together. And then at the end purl 1. So this is the repeat we're gonna do for our row 3. I'm gonna make 1 stitch here. I'm gonna pull my needles, then you see this strand here. I'm gonna insert my left needle into it and then grab the yarn here. It's like a stitch here. Then I will knit it through back loop. This is making 1 stitch here. Then the stitch that is knit stitch between 2 purl stitches will be worked into it 3 times, doing knit 1, then bring the yarn to front and purl 1, then put the yarn in back again and do another knit stitch to the same stitch. And then we're gonna do another stitch here. We're gonna make another stitch. Also you can do this way. You can grab the yarn from the back and do as a normal knit stitch. I find this one a little hard to work with, but you can do whichever is easier for you. And do 1 purl stitch. Now I have 5 knit stitches here. We're gonna work as 1 stitch. We're gonna purl them all together a little hard to get it from the 5 stitches. Okay, and my last purl stitch of the pattern of the repeat. I'm going to repeat it one more time here. Make 1 stitch, work 3 times to the middle stitch, 1, 2, and 3. Again, make another stitch here, do the purl stitch. You have 5 knit stitches here, purl all together. Also, you can do this one as 2 and 3 and then make it 1, but I find it easier to do at the same time. And then last purl stitch. Now if you look at your stitches in row 4, you will see this knit stitch here. It's my 3rd stitch here. Then I have a couple of stitches and another knit stitch here. So you're gonna do knit stitch for these 2 stitches here from your repeat, and all other stitches will be purled. That will make it easier to remember the pattern for rows. So I'm gonna slip my first stitch in row 4 and then purl 1, then knit 1, then purl 5, and knit 1. This is the repeat for row 4. Row 5, again look at your stitches, slip the first stitch. I have 5 knit stitches, 1 purl, 1 knit, and 1 purl. So the repeat for row 5 will be knit 5, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. So I'm gonna slip my first stitch in row 6 and repeat row 4, and that will be purl 1, knit 1, purl 5, and knit 1. Row 7, slip the first stitch. My stitches, I have 5 knit stitch, 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl. So my repeat will be exactly like row 5, and that will be knit 5, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Row 8, repeat will be exactly like row 4, and that will be purl 1, knit 1, purl 5, knit 1. Now we go to row 9. In row 9 we're gonna offset what we did in row 3, and that will make our pads. So for row 9 I slip first stitch, then my repeat will be purl 5 together. So as you see, I have this 5 knit stitch which I had in row 3. I purl all together, Still, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna purl these 5 stitches all together. Adjust the yarn a little bit, and then I have 1 purl, knit, purl. As I mentioned before, when you have 1 knit stitch with 2 stitches inside, you're gonna do your purl stitch as your regular purl stitch. Then you're gonna make 1 stitch here, work 3 times to middle knit stitch, make another stitch here and purl 1. So this is my first make 1, then knit 1, purl 1, and then knit 1 to the same stitch, then do make 1, make another stitch here and purl 1. So that will be repeat for row 9. At the end of row 9, our pattern appears, and we're gonna still work 3 more rows to finish the repeat, and that will be our row 10, 11 and 12. In row 10 I have my slip stitch here, and after that I have purl 5 stitches, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1. As I said, always we're gonna keep these knit stitches here, and all other stitches in this row will be purl stitches. In row 11, this is a repeat for row 1, will be knit 1, purl 1, knit 5, purl 1. And row 12 will be my last row of the repeat for pattern, and it is exactly like row 2. That will be slip 1. Then I have 5 purl stitches, 1 knit, 1 purl and 1 knit stitch. The wrong side, which we have the pattern, and I have this one worked with a little thicker yarn and using number 8 US needles, but also in smaller, in a finer yarn that looks nice. Enjoy your knitting time and have a good day.